Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we shall be talking about a beautiful, emotional, and suspense-filled Nigerian story titled The Girl Nobody Wanted. This is the story of a young girl named Ada, who was rejected by everyone in her village because of a terrible secret from the past. She never knew why people hated her, but she believed that one day the truth would finally be revealed. Will Ada discover the secret that changed her life forever? Will she find true love despite being rejected by everyone? And who are the powerful people hiding the truth about her mother's past? Stay with us until the end because this story is full of love, family secrets, betrayal, hope, and shocking twists you will never expect. Now, let's begin our story. The first rays of the morning sun spread across the peaceful village of Umuoma. Roosters crowed as women prepared for the day's market. Children laughed while chasing one another along the dusty roads, and farmers carried their tools toward their fields. But while the village came alive with joy, one young woman walked alone. Her name was Ada. Ada was a beautiful 19-year-old orphan with a kind heart and a gentle smile. She wore a simple faded yellow blouse, a long burgundy wrapper, brown sandals, and a small wooden bead necklace that had belonged to her late mother. She carried a basket of fresh vegetables toward the village market, hoping today would be different. As she passed the villagers, she smiled politely. "Good morning," she greeted them. Some ignored her. Others whispered behind her back. Then she met Mama Ngozi. "Ada, good morning, Mama Ngozi." Mama Ngozi stopped walking. She looked Ada up and down before speaking. "Mama Ngozi, don't greet me." Ada was surprised. "Ada, I'm sorry, Mama. Have I done something wrong?" Mama Ngozi folded her arms. "Mama Ngozi, your very presence is enough to bring bad luck." The people nearby stopped what they were doing and turned toward them. The market slowly became quiet. Ada looked around as everyone stared at her. Her voice trembled. "Ada, Mama, I don't understand." Mama Ngozi took a step closer. "Mama Ngozi, you don't understand because your mother died before telling you the shame she brought to this village." The villagers began whispering among themselves. "Villager 1, that is the daughter of that woman." "Villager 2, I heard her mother betrayed the whole village." "Villager 3, no wonder nobody wants to be close to her." Ada could hear every word. Tears slowly filled her eyes. She looked at the people she had known all her life. "Ada, please, stop talking about my mother." Nobody spoke. Ada gathered the courage to continue. "Ada, my mother is gone. Whatever happened many years ago had nothing to do with me. I was only a little girl." Mama Ngozi shook her head. "Mama Ngozi, bad blood never changes." Ada lowered her head. She held her basket tightly, trying to stop herself from crying. For a few seconds, the entire market remained silent. Then Ada spoke softly. "Ada, maybe one day, the truth will speak for itself." Without waiting for another insult, she turned around and slowly walked away. As she disappeared down the dusty road, the whispers continued behind her. Some laughed. Some shook their heads. Others simply watched her leave. Not one person called her back. Not one person defended her. Ada wiped away her tears before they could fall. She had cried too many times already. She refused to let the village see her break again. After several minutes of walking, she finally reached the small mud house where she had lived alone ever since her mother died. She gently placed the basket on the floor and looked around the quiet room. Everything inside reminded her of her mother. The old wooden chair. The cooking pot. The faded family photograph hanging on the wall. Ada slowly walked toward the photograph. She carefully removed it from the wall and held it in both hands. It showed a smiling young woman holding a little girl. That little girl was Ada. A tear rolled down her cheek. "Ada, Mama, why does everyone hate me?" She stared at the picture. "Ada, what happened before I was old enough to remember?" She hugged the photograph tightly. "Ada, I wish you were still here." Just then, knock, knock, knock. Ada quickly wiped away her tears. She placed the photograph back on the table. "Ada, who is there?" A familiar voice answered from outside. "Amaka, Ada, it's me. Ada opened the door. Standing outside was her only friend in the entire village. Amaka smiled gently, but the moment she saw Ada's red eyes, her smile disappeared. Amaka, you've been crying again, haven't you? Ada looked away. She tried to smile. But this time, she couldn't. To be continued.